Hey guys, what's up? It is your friend Keith, and I am here live again in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England. And I've got another beautiful, stunning, rare, limited edition guitar to share with you guys today. This comes from our buddy Paul up north. If you've seen our previous videos, we get some of the most insane, beautiful, stunning, mint case queen and new old stock guitars from him that he finds. I don't know how he finds these guitars, but he's gracious enough to send them our way. And this one's no exception, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit like, hit subscribe. You're going to come drool with the rest of us up close over all of these amazing guitars that I find and get from all around the world. Now, this is probably the most stunning, aside from the double neck Richie Sambora private stock, the most stunning Paul Reed Smith guitar I've ever seen in the flesh. This is a brand new 35th anniversary custom 24. And when I say new, I mean this thing was only built a few months ago, August 30th. It's not even January 30th yet. So, yeah, a few months ago. The finish on this is incredible. We're going to go over all the little features of what makes a 35th anniversary a 35th anniversary. But right now, I want to talk about this finish. They've got a few for this limited edition guitar, and I couldn't quite figure out which category this would fall into, because they have violet and they have violet blue burst. And really, this doesn't look like any finish I've been able to find on any other 35th anniversary model, because it is violet, but it doesn't burst to blue. It almost looks like violet mixed with faded blue jean or faded whale blue. Again, I have never seen this pop and coloring ever on any PRS. You've got incredible book matching, great tiger stripe flaming, and also these very subtle vertical waves in the background, if you see this from the maple. And this 3D cross-cut styling gives you just the most intense finish. If you look, I'm going to just look at the tiger stripes here. I'm going to go back and forth and look at how they just appear and disappear. It's very 3D, very holographic, and in person, it's just way more intense. This thing is brand new in the wrapper. I mean, it still has the plastic film around the tremolo bar cap there. How crazy is that? You've got all the original case candy, your bumper sticker. By the way, in the UK, Europe in general, nobody uses bumper stickers. It's crazy. America, everyone wants, it's like NASCAR. You've got bumper stickers everywhere, but extraordinarily rare to see a bumper sticker. You'll see like a window sticker on the back window every once in a while, and you'll see like one. But yeah, in the UK, these are always still in the case because nobody uses them. Same thing with the fender bumper stickers. All right, so here's the original hang tags right here. Pattern thin, so you had pattern regular neck or pattern thin neck. You know, I'm still somewhat a Paul Reed Smith novice, and you know, on the old hang tags, you'd see wide fat, wide thin. Now I guess they say pattern thin or pattern regular. Yeah, so I had someone the other day actually ask me for a guitar, and they said, "Oh, what's the neck pattern?" And I didn't have the tag. I had to look it up. I said, "Oh, pattern regular." He said, "No, I'm looking for a pattern thin." So maybe this is the one that he wants. This one's a lot more money than the other one. But yeah, just, I mean, totally gorgeous. Beautiful abalone bird landing. I don't know which bird it is that they do for this. It looks like the eagle, like the modern eagle. So you kind of have like a smaller modern eagle in abalone landing. What else can we say? Yes, it's got the 35th anniversary hang tag there. And then what does this say? Proprietary nickel iron alloy This strings, PRS guitars, find these. I guess it's a string. Yes, classic guitar strings. Strings hang tag there. You got your keys. You got your tremolo tool, Paul Reed Smith crack pipe. And you got your guitar description. That's what I'm giving you right now. You don't need that. You got it from your friend Keith. Beautiful abalone birds landing down the fretboard. And yeah, I don't know if the top headstock material is also rosewood. It looks like it. Is it rosewood or is it... I'll have to go look up the spec. I can't remember, but totally stunning. Thick cap, and just love the way it meets the natural mahogany body on the back. You've got the classic Paul Reed Smith heart-shaped, not heart-shaped box, heart-shaped cavity cover. And beautiful flaming down this mahogany neck. The tuners are really cool as well. So they call these the Phase 3 tuners. But I've never seen this before. Let me put this down and just focus in. I've never seen ivory... well, this focus might be too bright here. Let me stand over on this side. Get some shadow on this. There you go. So they got faux ivory tuners. Or as they say, faux bone. Ivory's a big no-no word these days. Especially when you're selling goods and transporting them across borders. Even if you say faux, you're guaranteed to have your package opened up by customs officials. So faux bone is now what we say. And it really looks the part. I mean, you can't feel any ridges like you would on ivory or even some faux ivory. Like when you get faux ivory piano keys, they'll still have the ridges. So it's all smooth, but it very much looks the part. And it looks expensive, looks very nice. I'm having a hard time showing you. There we go. Now you can see those ridges. I have to turn the lighting down here. How this isn't a 10 top is beyond me. I've seen a lot of Paul Reed Smiths with some of the most amazing and unique tops. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because you have to pay to get that as an option. And then incidentally, they'll have ones that would have been a 10 top anyway, just come through. But because they weren't ordered and paid for, you don't get the little handwriting in the corner. I don't know. But, I mean, what would you call this, guys? This thing is so intense, so stunning. And go through Google Images. I dare you. Go through Google Images. Go onto any seller's website. Look at current ones, past ones. You'll never see one with a top like this. This is a bizarre hybrid of violet and the faded blue jean, faded blue whale. And if this were a Gibson, this would be Blueberry Burst all day. Hands down. Wouldn't it? I know on Gibson, you can't keep a Gibson Blueberry Burst Les Paul on the shelf. It sells instantly. I had one, it lasted an hour on Reverb. So it will be very interesting to see what happens with this. You know, it's only a couple months old, brand new in the wrapper, as they say. Going back to the specs, they said it's the, let me make sure I have this right. Is it the 8115 pickups? I think that's what it was. 1815, 8115? I have to go back and read. Anyway, what you've got, two phenomenal pickups from Paul Reed Smith with toggle switches that allow you to isolate them as true single coils or proper humbuckers. So whatever sound you want to go for, whatever tone, I mean, it's crazy the options you have here, guys. Also, shout out to the comments, whoever can tell me what the heck bird that is. All right, first person to get the answer right wins a heart and a like from me. There you go. What else? I think that about wraps it up, guys. What a good-looking guitar. Man. Just ticks all the boxes for me. Intense top. You've got your... Oh, and they even... Look at this. They even bevel out the area around the toggle switches, which is like such a nice touch. The controls are super easy to use. So they feel, how would I describe it? Sometimes you get pots and they're very weighty, they're very heavy. These feel like almost like they're separate from the pots. Like the pots are doing their own thing, but you don't feel the friction from it. So it's very, very nice and easy to use. And then you've got your classic 3-way toggle switch, which is like very firm as far as like, it doesn't feel loose, it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like it very much clicks into position and stays there, and you'd have to be pretty deliberate to move it. Very nice spring action. Yeah, everything, guys. Everything on this guitar is top premium quality. I know they have so many different categories of wood library, and obviously this is anniversary and 10 top and private stock. Guys, this is just, this is just as nice as it gets. Could they call it something else and do a little more something? I guess. I guess you could put some like binding around the neck and headstock if you really wanted to go all out. But to me, this looks like, if you put this up against a 10 grand guitar that they put out, for me, it's hard to see how the 10 grand one is much nicer than this one. This thing is so pretty, so nice. And I've got the double neck Richie Sambora guitar they made for him. That is a beautiful guitar. But this definitely holds its own compared to that. We might have to do a video of both of these side by side. But I'm out of time, guys. These videos can only be 12 minutes. So go to reverb.com. Look out for this. Go to essexrecordingstudios.com. It'll be up there. And follow us on the socials. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Essex Recording Studios. I'll see you all very soon in another video. And thanks, Paul.